My uncle had no children, and had long since made a will leaving me his massive fortune. But after his funeral, when I returned to his mansion, a strange man burst in, claiming to be my uncle's legal heir and demanding I leave. All of Benjamin Clark's assets are to be inherited by me. Leave immediately. I didn't believe him at all and dismissed him as a lunatic. But then he produced a will. Looking at two identical wills, I immediately called the lawyer. After carefully comparing them, the lawyer looked at me and shook his head regretfully. Mr. Turner, your will has been invalidated. My head exploded. Before I could react, Logan Hayes had already sat down on the sofa and found the cigars my uncle had hidden underneath. Cigars only he and I knew about. He lit one with practiced ease. I stared intently at the familiar yet strange outline behind the swirling smoke and asked in disbelief, "Who the hell are you?" Ever since my uncle was diagnosed with lung cancer, his doctor strictly forbade him from smoking. All the cigarettes in the house had been confiscated, only my uncle and I knew about this hiding spot. So how did this guy know? The man across from me showed no expression and pointed at the name on the will. "Can't you read? My name is Logan Hayes. I am the legal heir to Mr. Benjamin Clark's estate. Now, can you please leave? Impossible." My voice nearly cracked with strain. "Your will must be forged. I demand the lawyer verify its authenticity." Attorney Morrison examined it carefully once more and nodded solemnly. "This will is genuine and valid. Mr. Hayes is indeed the legal heir." My expression froze instantly. I shook my head in disbelief. How can this be real? I am Uncle Benjamin's closest family. How could he possibly leave his fortune to you, a complete stranger? Logan looked at me with a slight smile. "You'll have to ask your uncle about that, why he left his massive fortune to me, a stranger, instead of to you, his nephew who was like a son to him." I stiffened, clutching the will tightly. My uncle never married and treated me like his own child. I grew up by his side. He sent me to the most expensive private schools and provided me with the best living conditions. Before I even graduated college, he brought me into the company to learn the business and taught me how to manage it. Despite strong opposition from others, he left everything to me and nothing to his other relatives. This caused him to become estranged from his family. My uncle loved me so much. There was no way he would leave his inheritance to someone I'd never even met. Something was definitely wrong here. I gradually calmed down and looked at the lawyer. "I want to see the video of the will signing." For will notarization, at least 2 notaries, lawyers, financial officers, and doctors must be present. This ensures the testator is mentally sound, acting voluntarily, and that the will truly reflects their wishes. My uncle must have been coerced. I stared at Logan, trying to find even a trace of panic on his face, but he remained calm and pulled up the video of the will signing. I watched the entire video without blinking once. My uncle was clearly lucid throughout. He even pressed so hard when signing his name at the end that he tore through the paper. My head was buzzing. How could this be? I grabbed Attorney Morrison by the collar and glared at him,